Today is April 1st, 2020, which means 5 years ago today, PlayStation Home shut down. And for those of you that weren't around back then, PlayStation Home was an online virtual world for the PS3 where the main focus was social interaction with other PlayStation 3 users, whether that's people you know, your friends, or just strangers that you're meeting for the first time. I always look back at PlayStation Home as one of my best gaming experiences I've ever had because it was so different, something I've never been exposed to before. It wasn't just play a game, shoot people, whatever it may be with like a typical game. It was actually interacting with people, and PlayStation Home was really the only experience like that you really had on the consoles. You had plenty of those worlds on PC, but I wasn't a PC guy, so being able to experience that on the PlayStation 3 was amazing, because it made me feel like with the PS3, I didn't just own a gaming system, I was part of a big community that was bigger than myself, that was bigger than just video games. One of the features of PlayStation Home was a camera feature that allowed you to take pictures while you were in the virtual world and then download those pictures to your PS3. So recently I went back to my PS3, I found those old pictures and thought it'd be a cool idea to kind of look back from over 10 years ago most of these pictures are from, which is crazy to think how much time flies like that. So let's look back at my time on PlayStation Home when I was like 11, 12 years old and life was much simpler. So this is my album. I uploaded it to a Google Drive, and we're going to go over all these photos. So this is the first photo I found on the album. There were other ones, but they were not related to the PlayStation 3. They were just other crap, so I deleted it. This looks like Mod Nation Racers. So I made a racetrack, I guess, on Mod Nation and decided to upload it. And another Mod Nation Racer. That game was so underrated, by the way. I really want them to make another one. It was pretty much a game where you can customize, make your own racetracks, create your own racers, and it was really cool. It was kind of like Little Big Planet, but for racing, essentially. And this is PlayStation Home. Oh man, Loco Loco. Remember Loco Loco, guys? Oh my god. Brings back so many memories. That game was so weird, but the PlayStation Home world was so cool, and you could see that little guy over here in the background, and that's my avatar. I thought it looked so cool doing a muscular pose. Yeah, that's my Loco Loco world with one of my friends. And I remember you could play like a mini game. I forget what it was, but yeah, you could like you win when your color, so it's yellow and black. When your guy, if you were yellow, you have to take over all the black ones. You know, like whatever game that's called. I forget. And this is me underwater, dressed as a stormtrooper. You could see the bubbles are running very low, so I'm about to drown to death, but I thought it looked so cool posing underwater, so that's why I did it, I guess. Me as a stormtrooper again, underwater. You could see you can walk from the shore and then walk all the way down. That's what a lot of people were doing, but eventually you drown to death, so you gotta get out there eventually. And this looked like a ship. Oh yeah, I had one. You could buy your own cribs in PlayStation Home for like $5, and this was one of them where you could see in the background a whole bunch of ships flying. It's like a futuristic apartment. Yeah, muscular pose at the beach as a stormtrooper. I really loved that stormtrooper outfit. It made me feel so cool back then. I was like 11, 12 years old, but I thought I looked like such a badass because I was dressed as a stormtrooper. Another pose. Another pose. Yeah, I really love the stormtrooper. Look at this. I'm threatening to fight somebody. Oh, that's so funny. And he's like, okay, let's go. I'm gonna throw some hands on PlayStation Home. I'm at a nightclub, Fight Night. Oh man, Fight Night. That shit. Ooh man, those games were great back in the day. Fight Night. I think the last one was Fight Night Champion. That game was awesome. It's a shame that they don't make those games anymore. I'd love to play another one. And I'm like, I guess I'm trying to pole dance because there's like a pole, and I guess I'm trying to hump the pole. Another fight going on the PlayStation Home. I think this was my boy, one of my friends in real life. I forget. I think his name was William, I believe. And this guy looks like Jesus. I think looks like someone's dressed as Jesus. I'm not quite sure what that is. But yeah, we're all fighting each other. I think these were two of my friends, and this guy was just jogging along. So these are two of my friends that are trying to fight me, and we're messing around. Oh man, I remember this. This was the my world on one of my cribs. It was Ratchet and Clank actually. It was a Ratchet and Clank spaceship that you can have like as your crib on PlayStation Home, and you could see the planet in the background and the stars and everything. I thought it looked so cool. As far as the outfit goes, it's weird to like the boxing gloves. I don't know what that's all about, but oh, it was probably from Fight Night. I got boxing gloves from Fight Night. I don't know. I remember in Fight Night you could do like robot fighting, so I guess I won and I was able to win gloves. Yeah, yeah, like different worlds that you go to on PlayStation Home, you could like win gear like by playing mini games, which was pretty cool. And it's close up on the planet. Oh yeah, I remember this world. I forget what it was called, but it was like this resort planet where you can like kill. I forget what it was, but I remember that was cool. And I'm back at the beach as a stormtrooper, and I think my friend he has like an Egyptian crib, and that kind of looks like Assassin's Creed. What was it? Assassin's Creed Origins. It kind of reminds me of that. But this was one of my friends. He bought a crib. It was like Egyptian because he's like into history and shit. I remember, and he built like a disco floor in the middle of the hieroglyphics, and we were just dancing and having fun. Oh, this is me at the pub as a stormtrooper. I'm the bartender. And oh yeah, that's that futuristic apartment that I had earlier. Yeah, the photos are not like in particular order. They're just taken all over the place. And this is I believe this is the Fight Night Club. And this is just a picture of some guy I took. He looks like the Silver Surfer. Yeah, people were walking around like wearing outfits and everything, and a whole bunch of them looked really cool. Like this eyeball guy. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, the eyeball guy. He was always walking around. And look, wow, look at that. That's supposed to be me. I took like a selfie back before like selfies were a real thing, but it was a virtual selfie. And you can see I'm in that futuristic apartment. But look at that. Look at how I looked. That looks pretty good. I think I did a good job of like replicating myself in a virtual world. The hair is pretty on point. That's what my hair still looks like right now. The eyebrows, the hair color. It's like a kind of like a light brown. Sort of, that's like what I got going on. And I'm wearing glasses in this photo because I thought it looked so cool. But like, wow, it's so crazy. Like from the hair, the ears, even the nose. Like a lot of this looks just like me. It's crazy that I was able to get my likeness pretty accurate when I was like 11 years old. But I still look the same. Obviously, this is like an older. Obviously, like your PlayStation Home character was like an adult. So I was 11 years old, and I was like imagining what I would look like when I was older. I think I did a pretty good job. Loco Loco, oh man, that was definitely my favorite. Because it was another one of those cribs, but it was literally an entire island that belonged to you, and everyone I know had a Loco Loco world. More Loco Loco stuff. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is giving me so much nostalgia right now. You guys have no idea. Yeah, it was like a home theater that you can go to. And some fucking guy playing the bongos. Yeah, this is me making a pose, thinking I look so cool. But hey, you got your own fucking island. Hell yeah, it's fucking cool. Oh, and I'm taking a picture of my friend, Naruto Blitz, who was one of my friends in real life, and I'm still friends with to this day. And I was so excited that he arrived at my world, and then he ran all the way down here, and then, like, I was up in, like, a tower or something, or, like, that giant tree house from before. I think it was a tree house. I don't remember exactly. So he ran all the way up to see me. It was pretty cool. And this is how I met up with my friends back in the day. This friend that in particular, we went to different junior high schools, so this was our way of hanging out and chilling. I mean, that was how we caught up with each other. Yeah, and he's making his way over. And there's one of the Loco Loco guys on a swing. I forget what they're called. A toilet. It's a weird photo to take, but okay. There are going to be some pretty jealous avatars out there. The original V-shirt store. So it's like, I think that's in the bathroom. I'm taking photos in the bathroom. Hopefully I didn't take a picture of my dick. Too cool for the real world. The original V-shirt store. Okay. Crazy world ain't it. So I'm just taking pictures of random posters in the bathroom that don't make much sense because I thought they looked cool, I guess. Is that like Dracula or something? Weird. Ye Old Home Brewery, the finest ale since 1836, London, England. Man, I got to travel to London. Ooh, I wish I could do that in real life. This is me. It looks like I'm trying to take a dump. That's a weird pose. Okay. And this is like another resort. I remember this is another like resort island from PlayStation Home. That was like a common theme for the PlayStation Home. You had a lot of beaches, a lot of resorts, a lot of that was going on. And this is a photo, oh yeah, from that world where it's kind of like a desert. Forget exactly what it was. I don't know if that's me or if I just took a picture of someone else. And this is someone I just invited. He looks like a pimp. I just realized that. The guy's dressed like a pimp. I invited some random... I remember, I didn't know this person. I just invited him... I invited a random pimp to my crib. Okay. And this is me. Oh yeah, I remember I was part of like a club. I was dressed up as a stormtrooper. We actually had like a whole gang of stormtroopers. And we had a clubhouse. Too bad I don't think I took any pictures though of all of us as a group. But that was our clubhouse. I was I guess hanging out there by myself. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the I remember this was the Uncharted. I think this was the Uncharted world. Yeah. How do I even remember that? How do I even remember that was Uncharted? Holy shit. Because you could only see like the building, but I remember a lot of these worlds. Yeah, this is the Uncharted world, and you had a guy dressed as shit, I forget his name. The fucking Twisted Metal guy. I forget because that franchise is so dead at this point, which is sad because those games back in the PS2, PS1 were fucking awesome. Another Loco Loco picture. Keep calm and carry on. Oh yeah, this was the store that you actually went to because the PlayStation Home had a mall. So you can go to the mall and you can buy outfits. You could dress as an Imperial soldier, Imperial whatever officer. Then you could dress up as a Stormtrooper. And that's where I bought my Stormtrooper outfit. And this is a weird thing. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I don't know what that is either. Yeah, this is me on that world. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, it was like a desert, and you had, like, scorpions. Yeah, you had scorpions that you had to kill. You had to, like, crush them, and you got points for, like, stomping on them. And I forget, but that was a really cool world. I enjoyed that one, too. Someone dressed up as a Spartan. I don't think that was me. I think I just took a picture of a random dude. Oh, this is amazing. Forward this message to 5 people, and within 3 minutes, fucking nothing will happen. I tried it twice, and it worked both times. Absolutely fucking nothing happened. This really works. Pass this on to more people. That's funny. That's so fucking funny. I just want to make sure that you could actually see it because the cropping was off. Yeah, this back then you had the PS3 spam messages, and that was funny. Yeah, people were saying like, I mean, people would always send you messages. Remember back in the PS3, people would send you messages like you get a message and it would be like a picture of something. Yeah, another fight with my friend, and it's at the apartment, and I'm a Stormtrooper again. Stormtrooper. Spartan. I guess this is someone I knew, or it was me because this is another Spartan picture, and it's that beach where you can go underwater. Pretty cool. This is me underwater. I guess this is me. I don't know. I don't remember dressing up as a Spartan, but it has to be me. Yeah, I think it was. My homies never ask for food are the reason... Wait, my friends never ask for food. Homies are the reason you have no food. What the hell is this? This is not PlayStation Home. This is another one of those spam messages on the PS3 that people would send to each other. Dude, a random dude on PS3 ain't your homie. Because someone random sent that to me. Another Mod Nation. And this is me. Oh yeah, I guess that is me because I have the Spartan gauntlets. With the bathing suit and sneakers, and yeah, weird. Oh, and it's dated June 26th. That's pretty cool. That's June 26th, 2010, I believe. And this is me hanging out with my friend. Oh yeah, he had like a bat cave. Yeah, it was a bat cave. He was obsessed with Batman. Yep, that was him. Yeah, and it says Batman. I guess it was like Batman Arkham, the first one that came out. They made a PlayStation World out of that. Yep, he's got a Batmobile and everything. Little Big Planet. Oh man, I got so many great memories with that game. It was amazing. and they made a world that was like made out of cardboard and shit. I thought it was really cool. Little Big Planet was an awesome game. Oh man, I would love to play that again. I'm trying to hump my friend, which is kind of weird. And we're just standing awkward next to each other after the events that just transpired. This is a random screen. Okay, what's going on over here? Yeah, I remember a lot of people were flirting with each other on PlayStation. You had like people who were boyfriend and girlfriend on the PlayStation Home, which was kind of extra, but yeah, you could see this chick is flirting. I remember when I was like 11 years old, some chick, like, I don't know if it was a chick, it was probably a dude, honestly, when I was like at the movie theater just minding my own business, watching a movie, and this chick was coming up to me, giving me a lap dance, and I was like, I was kind of into it because I was 11 years old, and I didn't really, understand that this was like virtual shit, and it wasn't like real life, and it was probably a dude behind the avatar, but I was feeling it. Yeah, you had a lot of flirting going on PlayStation Home back then. This is just a black picture. Oh yeah, I think this was the 2010 World Cup. They had like a stadium for it, and people were all hanging out. And this was me at a racetrack, I guess. I don't know if it's based off of a specific game, but yeah, they had like a world where you can go, and it was like a racetrack and everything. It was kind of cool. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm so cool. Oh yeah, this was like one of those worlds where you can like, it was kind of like a street, and you had like a block party. See, it was like a cop car blocking it, and it was like a whole block party, and it was cool, and we were all hanging out. Okay. Oh yeah, this is like a home where you can have like a pirate ship, and it was kind of cool, and you had like a skeleton that would keep playing violin. He was cool, and that whole pirate ship was cool. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I had random pictures on my PS3. Oh, shit. I think this is the Japanese PlayStation Home with my friend. Is it? No, this is, I guess back on the racetrack. Okay. I have an AK-47 strapped to my back for whatever reason. How intimidating does this look? You got a t-shirt on, some gloves, and fucking bathing suit, and sneakers, and you have an AK-47 strapped to your shit. Like, what? That's so weird. And I'm trying to hump my friend again. Man, what the hell was wrong with me? I'm trying to fight him. Yeah, and that's the movie theater. I remember the movie theater. That was pretty cool, and a lot of these avatars wouldn't load, which was strange. I think this was actually the UK PlayStation Home, because different regions had different PlayStation Homes. So I was in the North American one, there was the European/UK one, and there was a Japanese one. And I created accounts just so I can go to all the worlds, because a lot of these worlds like were exclusive to different regions. So I think you'll see more of that later on, though. Oh yeah, this is definitely British, because you got a bulldog guy dressed as a bulldog. Yeah. And this is just this is definitely my friend. I don't know what this is, like a giant ship or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, Japanese. Me and my friend in the Japanese world. Yep. Wow. Yeah, that brings back a lot of memories. And this is the UK. Yeah. I thought that guy looked cool, so I snapped a picture of him. Bowling alley. I remember doing bowling on PlayStation Home. It was actually really fun. And I think that was me, actually. I was dressed up as... I tried to look British. I thought that looked British enough. And this is a wrestling picture. Weird. Yeah, that was definitely me, and I thought that looked cool for some reason, that whole outfit. And we're all having fun with each other. Looks like this chick is trying to suck my dick. Look at this. Look at this. And this guy is there too. Okay, I'm getting head from two people. One of them looks like a guy, and the other looks like a chick. So I'm having the time of my life, and this guy's just staring like, what? Like, when am I gonna get my turn? Yeah. Oh shit. Look at what's going on over here. Look at my hand. It's like bobbing his head. So he could... Oh my god. Oh shit. It's a fucking three-way. And I guess that's me. I decided to... I think that's my Japanese character. Yeah, I think that is. It looks pretty... Oh, yeah, Japanese. Definitely. Huh. I guess I try to look Japanese because I think longer hair is, like, cool. It's like anime shit. Yep, Japanese. And some chick... You can't have Japan without some weird fucking chick with a giant robot arm, I guess. Oh, look at that. That's weird. Some random robot walking around. And I'm at, like, the top of this Japanese world. And I'm trying to take a shit on one of those buildings. And you can't have Japan without weird fucking cartoon things walking around. Yep. And this is me with some Japanese chick. I guess I'm trying to get with her. I don't know. I'm trying to fight the robot. I look like I'm spazzing out over here. And this is British. This is the UK. I don't know what this is. It looks like there's alcohol in the background, so I guess it's like a... Oh, this looks like a pool table. Yeah, it's like a giant pool table. That's kind of cool. That looks cool. It looks like... I don't know how he's, like, floating in the building, though. It looks like he's gonna fall off, but I guess not. And this is some Japanese shit. Again, samurai sword and everything. I forget what that fucking cat... It's some type of game. I forget what the fucking cat is. What his name is. Me posing with my friend. Oh yeah, ironically, this friend right here, this is the friend that went to my, that I talked about earlier, that was in, like, my Loco Loco island, and he's one of my friends. We kept in touch because we went to different junior high schools and everything, and this is how we interacted with each other, because we couldn't, like, he lived in a, like, so far away from me, and we couldn't really see each other that much, maybe, like, 3 or 4 times a year if I'm lucky. So this is how we kept in touch, and ironically, this guy is, like, obsessed with anime. He loves Asian women. He's got an Asian girl. He's just obsessed with Japanese shit. So I guess this might have been his idea to do the whole Japanese thing. I forget. Fat Princess. I remember Fat Princess. Holy shit. That's cool. Someone's trying to kick somebody else. At his apartment. Okay. I think this is, like, a picture my friend took of his fish. And he, like, posted it on the PS3, and for some reason I saved it. I don't know why. I don't know how I even remember this shit. You have earned a trophy, being the biggest bitch on the PS3. I remember those days where people would just send shit to each other. And I have, like, a Spartan skirt, the fucking Spartan knee pads, and sneakers, with a t-shirt and an AK-47. What the fuck was I thinking with that whole outfit? And this was Japan. I could see Japanese shit over here. And we're all posing for some reason. And that's PlayStation Move. I guess this was right around the time PlayStation Move was coming out. Yep, that's a walking PlayStation Move. And an avatar that's not loaded. And more Japanese shit. More Japanese shit. I really loved going to Japan, I guess. And this was winter time. Yeah, they had, like, snowing and shit when it was winter, and they had Christmas trees and everything put up. Yeah, that's so cool. Blue balls. I just noticed that 10 years later. Blue balls. What does that say? Half locked, half cocked? Glue factory? What the fuck is this? Oh, and this is some Japanese guy because he's got, like, the Super Saiyan hair and the fucking hockey mask, and he's got no shirt on. And we're all just hanging out. We're all hanging out the mall. I remember that fucking mall. That was a good time. And there's no more pictures. It looks like that's it. Holy shit, man. That was so fun looking back. Wow. Time fucking flies, doesn't it? But I had a great time with PlayStation Home. I hope you had a good time watching me look back at the PlayStation Home. It was a weird video, but I thought it would be a cool thing to make 5 years after the PlayStation Home went offline. Honestly, if they brought it back, I know they have, like, Nebula Realms and all these different worlds. Either way, I think it's better off being left in the past. I don't think I'd really have much use going to a virtual world like that ever again. It was cool to do as a kid, but right now, I mean, I'd rather go out and make some real memories in the real world. But this was definitely a lot of fun, especially as a kid. So I enjoyed it a lot. And I guess it sucks for the people who really liked it that it shut down. But I guess that's for a reason, because they weren't making enough money anymore. And I don't know. Maybe it was just difficult for them to carry that over to the PS4, and they just didn't feel like doing it. But I know they made a whole lot of money from the clothing, from the outfits and everything, and people buying apartments. Like, that shit was like $5 each, and me personally, I probably spent at least $60 on that shit. All the outfits I bought, all the cribs that I owned. I put a lot of money into that game, and I'm surprised that they didn't just try to keep it going longer. I guess it wasn't justified enough for them to try to keep it going. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.